What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and today I will be delving into the latest unexpected developments in the Boku no Hero story, including the fate of the Bunny Queen Mirko, the apparent conclusion of the fight against the high-end Nomu, and the truth about Shigaraki's current condition. It is my opinion that Horikoshi is trying to fool all of us right now. He is trying to psych us out and lower our guard in preparation for a massive and earth-shattering twist that is about to occur in the next few chapters. So do not lower your guard, because this arc has not yet reached its climax, and we need to talk about it all right now. If you enjoy the Boku no Hero content on this channel and you want us to keep it going, please leave a like to let me know, it really does help. And if you happen to be new to AnimeUproar, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. A huge thank you to all of our AnimeUproar patrons for making videos like this one possible. As you might know, YouTube ad rates have been absolutely plummeting as a result of the global crisis, so your support means more than ever. Thank you so much. I'll talk more about Patreon at the end of the video, but first, please be advised that this video will be containing Boku no Hero manga spoilers. We are talking about the latest events in the story up to this point, so please proceed with caution, you have been warned. Chapter 269 of the manga starts off in the aftermath of Endeavor's attempt to rescue Mirko from the clutches of the Super Boo Nomu. And thankfully, Mirko is totally fine, guys. It's just a surface wound, nothing to see here, it's clearly just a scratch. I wasn't freaking out at all when I was reading this, not at all. Seriously though, when I saw the leaks of the panel showing the extent of Mirko's injuries, I froze. I honestly thought that Horikoshi was about to kill the best girl in the entire series and I was about to lose it. But then, once the full chapter came out, we saw that Endeavor was able to use his quirk to cauterize Mirko's wounds, which of course is going to stop the bleeding and hopefully keep her alive long enough to get some advanced medical help. Please, Horikoshi, tell you what, let's just give like 8 shots of trigger to Recovery Girl and let's make this happen. You said it yourself, you love drawing Mirko, so be a friend and let's make Mirko safe again. Now you might think that I'm just memeing here, oh he was upset about a fictional anime character, but no, I genuinely love Mirko as a character and I do not want anything to happen to her. I even made a video recently talking about why I proudly simp Mirko, and that video was too hot for YouTube, it got demonetized and I didn't even get a chance to appeal it. I can't even show the thumbnail in this video, but if you want to see it, I will link it down in the description and in the pinned comment. Alright, back to the story. As he heals Mirko's wounds, Endeavor thinks about how much Mirko must have gone through just in the past 5 minutes. She was facing off against multiple high-end Nomu at once, and Endeavor clearly has a ton of respect for Mirko as a hero, which he damn well should. Mirko is an absolute madlass. Endeavor recalls how Mirko had also helped him back in Kyushu, and he begs her not to die. But just as Endeavor finishes helping Mirko, and he better have finished, bro, I'm not even kidding, he better have done what he needed to do, because in the very next moment, the female Nomu appears and lunges at Endeavor. She instantly identifies Endeavor as the #1 pro hero, and she decides that fighting against him should be more fun than her previous fights. Meanwhile, the other heroes are facing off against the remaining Nomu. Aizawa is erasing the Nomu's quirks while Crust, Present Mike, and some guy called the Vision Hero are trying to take the monsters down. Even as they are fighting the Nomu, whose bodies still haven't fully woken up and who may still get stronger if they are not destroyed immediately, Crust warns everyone that stopping Shigaraki must be their top priority. Shigaraki is located in one of those tubes or capsules at the other end of the lab, and he is not just your average villain anymore. After Ujiko's procedure, he has become something different, something more than just a villain, and the heroes must prevent his awakening at all costs. This is also something that Mirko realized as soon as she got close to Shigaraki's tube. Her senses had immediately warned her that the new Shigaraki is dangerous beyond words. As I said, Aizawa is doing his best to erase the quirks of the Nomu, and he knows that hero reinforcements will arrive very soon. But he also knows that the female Nomu managed to escape the effects of his erasure, and this Nomu is probably already facing off against Endeavor. And of course, as we know, the female Nomu did indeed just attack Endeavor. However, there are still like 3 other Nomu that need to be pacified in this section of the lab, so Aizawa can't afford to go after the female Nomu. Even though reinforcements are only seconds away, those few seconds could prove to be very deadly for the heroes if they make even a single mistake. Over in the other section of the lab, Ujiko is about to reach his breaking point. He absolutely did not want to awaken Shigaraki prematurely because that could ruin everything and destroy all the work that he and All For One had put in for these last few years. But if he doesn't awaken Shigaraki now, it is likely that the heroes will capture or kill him while he's still helpless and motionless inside his tube. Ujiko decides that he must act now, but just as he is about to press the button to awaken Shigaraki, Present Mike uses his quirk to destroy Shigaraki's tube and Shigaraki collapses to the ground along with all the shattered glass and liquids from the tube itself. Before Ujiko can have another freakout, Present Mike shows up and gives him a good old DJ punch right to the face. But this was more than just a punch. This punch was driven by all the trauma that Ujiko had put Present Mike and his friends through. It was driven by what happened to Oboro, Present Mike's and Aizawa's childhood friend whose corpse was secretly used by Ujiko to create the highly intelligent Nomu known as Kurogiri. Although I still believe that Oboro wasn't a corpse when Ujiko turned him into a Nomu. I believe that Oboro was still alive, and that is part of the reason why Kurogiri is such a unique Nomu. In that moment, the biggest NPC of the current hero group, that Vision Hero guy, approaches Shigaraki. He places his hand on Shigaraki's chest and he proclaims that Shigaraki is not breathing. The reason why I call this Vision Hero guy on NPC is because he is the hero that we know the least about. And yet he's the one who approaches Shigaraki. I'm getting the feeling that this guy is not long for this world, but more on that later. The heroes are surprised that Shigaraki isn't breathing and that apparently even his heartbeat has stopped. Ujiko explains that in order to make the stabilization run smoother, he had placed Shigaraki into a state of suspended animation. The tube, the container, was keeping him alive during this process. And now that the container has been destroyed before Shigaraki could awaken, he is apparently lifeless, dead. Ujiko despairs about the current situation. He has done so much for Shigaraki's sake, and yet now it seems that it was all for nothing. All of his best laid plans are collapsing, and Shigaraki, Ujiko's masterpiece and the culmination of all of his and All For One's work, is no more. In the very next moment, the hero reinforcements arrive, including Space Hero 13, Ryukyu, Gran Torino, and many others. All these many heroes attack the remaining high-ends, and it appears as if it's all over. It seems that, thanks to Ryukyu and a bunch of other heroes, Endeavor was able to destroy the female Nomu. And so, all the plans that the villains made appear to be falling apart. The last page of the chapter shows Shigaraki's seemingly lifeless face, and then it shows a glimpse of Tartarus Prison and All For One. The ending of the chapter strongly implies that All For One's plans have been thwarted, that now, finally, it's all over. The heroes have won, Shigaraki is dead, the villains have lost. But sorry Horikoshi, I am not buying it. I am not buying this at all. There is no way that this is how this arc will actually end, and I predict that both Shigaraki and the female Nomu are still alive. The other Nomu might get killed, but I think that the female Nomu is special, and I am certain that after all this build-up, Shigaraki is not dead. He might be lifeless now, but he is about to awaken. Either he will awaken on his own, or Ujiko will find a way to awaken him, but Shigaraki will definitely rise again, and we are about to see the full extent of his new power. We are about to find out why Shigaraki is no longer considered just an ordinary villain, but something far more terrifying and far more dangerous. As good as things might look for the heroes right now, this arrival of the hero reinforcements could mean that we are about to see a lot more hero casualties. Because when Shigaraki does awaken, all of these heroes become potential targets. As I said, the Vision Hero guy will probably be first, and then after him, who knows how many other heroes could fall victim to Shigaraki's new power. I've said it 100 times, but I just want them to get Mirko out of there and rescue her first, and then Shigaraki can awaken and do his thing. Sorry other heroes, you're all cool and stuff, but we must protect Mirko. Everyone else is on their own as far as I'm concerned, and best of luck to all of you. But overall, I really have to give it to Horikoshi. This entire arc has been so intense and so suspenseful, and it is full of twists and turns and misdirection. This apparent conclusion to the Battle of Jakku Hospital is definitely a misdirection. Horikoshi is psyching us out, and there is absolutely no way that Shigaraki won't wake up and ruin the hero's day. I am willing to bet on this, and if I'm wrong, I promise I will make an entire video shamelessly simping for Mirko. Oh wait. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with me that this is a psych out and that Shigaraki will indeed wake up? If so, how strong do you think Shigaraki will actually be? Finally, which heroes do you think could actually be killed by Shigaraki now that so many of them have entered the lab? Aside from the Vision hero, of course, because he's definitely toast. And by the way, if anyone in the comments says that Mirko will die, I will immediately block you on Twitter and delete your TikTok account because that is not cool, fam. Not cool. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please leave a like to let me know. It really does help. And if you happen to be new to AnimeUproar, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. You really have to go through the trouble of clicking that bell and selecting the option that says all, otherwise YouTube will bury our videos and you won't see them. It's just the way it works. You could also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeUproar. I want to give a big thank you to all of our AnimeUproar patrons for making videos like this one possible. Special thank you to Baby Ray and Efren A, disciples of Lord Twigo himself. And I can't forget all our The One tier patrons, the ones who rise above all other clans, including Ingrata, Alolanatum, The World, Steelers, The School Bus, Tyson Quirino, A Quiet Respect, Pate Heffa, Jonathan King, Desi D, and Brandon Aviles. Finally, big thank you to all of our Pro Hero tier patrons, including the one and only Gilgamesh, Nothing But a Fan, Jason Wilson, King Zeldris, Anatoly Kazatsky, Angel Cruz, Team Sparky65, Rohan Kapoor, Cricket XB, Ted No Ted, Jalter, Joe Stanton, Very Gucci, Alicia Octer, Anamoles69, Jessica Califond, Hinokami and Water, Bonnie Parks, Zodiart12, Rathuin Daora, Emperor Otaku, JCC Waka, The Coach, and Tenno. If you enjoy our videos and you feel that they provide value for you, please consider supporting us on Patreon. Even a single dollar gives you access to our patron-exclusive Discord, and your name will appear in our videos along with these amazing people. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.